In episode 23, I'm gonna show you how to outsource your work the smart way. Don't be a jerk. Let's go. Good for you. You're at a place in your business where you need to start hiring help. But hold on a second. You have all this work to do, but not enough revenue to justify a full staff. Or maybe you have the resources, but aren't ready to let go of some of that perfectionism within you. I get it. But here's the deal. If you're not ready to start letting go of some simple tasks, then you're limiting yourself from real growth. When it comes to outsourcing work, there are the one-off jobs like logo design and data entry. Then you have the long-term work like blog maintenance, video editing, an editor, or maybe you're at a place where you need a graphic designer on a regular basis. Before you start looking for one-off freelancers, start documenting the tasks within your processes. For example, when creating an episode like this, there's recording the content, editing the video, publishing it to my blog, and creating graphics for social sharing and thumbnails. Once you've done that, you need to document the micro steps within it. So for example, publishing an episode to my blog requires setting an attractive headline, a URL slug, an opt-in form for those that want to subscribe, featured images, share images, and the list goes on. Without a system in place, how are you going to start designating tasks and roles to your team? They're not mind readers. Next is to find freelancers. If you're on a tight budget, try places like Upwork, Fiverr, or even Craigslist. Since you have your systems in place, you know exactly what needs to get done and the type of person you need. Alright, it's time to hire people. Rather than expecting one person to do everything, assign different tasks to multiple freelancers. You're looking to outsource because the job was too much for you, right? Well, wouldn't it be even more work if you passed it on to a single other person who had to learn exactly how you do things? By building a team around your projects, your job will get done faster, better, and oftentimes cheaper. One lesson that I've learned the hard way is that when it comes to hiring freelancers and employees, character goes much farther than skill set. The last thing you want are unreliable people who don't care about your business. People who are going to jack up the price after you're happy with the first project. Or even worse, deliver poor quality work because they're unhappy. If you're not going to get along with them, then move on. Pay attention to their character more than their portfolio, especially for long-term work. Last and final thing, but maybe the most important, understand the culture of offshore freelancers. Let's be real. If you're just starting out, you'd rather put in your own sweat equity than pay someone minimum wage in your city. As a result, you'll likely go offshore for your freelancers. You might hire programmers in India or virtual assistants in the Philippines. Before you approach anyone, it's important to understand cultural differences. For example, I've seen a ton of cases where North Americans treat Filipino virtual assistants like crap. Just because your minimum wage is higher than theirs, it doesn't entitle you to treat them like shit. In the Filipino culture, they're often shy to approach you about their struggles or their mistakes, especially when you're hard on them. Sometimes they don't show up, and it doesn't always mean that they're unreliable. But sometimes their internet connections are and power outages are more frequent there than in the United States. Don't just throw to-dos at them, train them with video on how to do it. Treat them with decency, applaud them for a job well done, look up their holiday schedule and give them paid holidays off. You'll build better relationships, have motivated team members, and grow your business when you outsource the smart way. And that's it for episode 23. Burnout is a real thing, and the best way to avoid it is to find people who are better, smarter, and more efficient than you to get stuff done. If you enjoyed today's video, then hit the like button and make sure to subscribe, because in episode 24, we're going to look at using email marketing automation to drive sales, engage your audience, and save you more time. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you tried outsourcing work, or are you a freelancer? I'd love to hear about your experience and learn from you too. Until the next episode, remember to take action, because every minute counts.
What we do here is go back.
Loud.